What's up, y'all? Jeff Augustinelli, high performance coach, coming to you from the Mountains to Sea Trail. And today's message is how to trust yourself in 5 steps. You see, here's the thing. When we go through life seeking advice and looking to do things right and having to do things a certain way in order to be loved and accepted. And as a result, we lose that inherent trust in ourselves. We lose that compass, that North Star that shows us where to go and tells us that we're on the right path. So today, what I want to give you is 5 steps on how to develop that sense of self-trust and how to develop that intuition so you can guide yourself to where you need to go. And the first one is, number 1, is to develop confidence. We lack confidence because we don't celebrate and build on our successes. We don't measure backwards. We don't look at what's working and celebrate our wins in a way where we're seeing what's working and what's not. And as a result, we lack confidence. Not only that, we think we need confidence in order to do something when in fact the doing of the thing is what gives us confidence. We have it a little bit backwards. So to develop confidence, number 1. Number 2, do what comes naturally to you. Looking outside, we see everyone does things their way. And instead of looking at, well, what's the way that I do this best? What comes naturally to me? We say, oh, well, I need to do it the way that John does it. I need to do the way that Frank does it. I need to do the way that Sally does it. And we start to acquire these things and go against the grain of what we're naturally good at. So, do what comes naturally to you, do what works, and build upon that, and use how you approach what comes naturally and how you build that skill in order to acquire new skills. Right? Number 3, stop trying to do things right. We live in this dual world where everything's right, wrong, good, bad, good and evil, and we look at things as this very strict binary equation. But what if there's no right way to do anything? What if there's just ways that work and ways that don't? And instead of getting caught up on, well, am I doing this right? Is this the right thing to do? What's the best way for you to do it? What's going to help you get to the result instead of what's right? Okay? Number 4, develop a better relationship with risk. I tend to be one of those high-risk individuals, right? I have a very high-risk tolerance. Some people have a very low-risk tolerance. And if you can develop a better relationship with risk, you will have more of a likelihood to jump in and try things without being attached to the result having to look a certain way. And you will look at risk as more of something as a testing ground instead of, well, if it doesn't work out this way, then I'm a failure. And if it doesn't turn out this way, then I'm going to stop. And if it doesn't look like this, then I just completely suck. And developing a better relationship with risk also looks like developing a relationship with uncertainty. Knowing that if you're going to go beyond where you've been, you're going to do something that you've never done. It just naturally works out that way. And number 5, stop blaming other people, conditions, circumstances, and things. Take 100% responsibility for all of the pieces that have presented themselves in your life, because if we look at everything around us, we are the common denominator in our life. And instead of giving our power away to all of these things in our life, that we get to draw the power back and take full 100% responsibility for the things in our life. And in that moment, we then have the power to change, but not until then. Because you can only trust yourself when you stop giving your power away to other people. If you're watching this on Facebook or Instagram, do me a favor and drop in the comments below which one of these 5 steps lands for you and which one rings true and something that you're going to do. And if you're watching this somewhere other than Facebook or Instagram, come over to jeffagustinelli.com or jeffa.co and connect with me there. Thank you so much for watching and for tuning in today, and we'll see you next time.